Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing, coming to you with a guest design team project for Fifi's digital designs. And this is her winter bird kit. It is 24 pages, and part of those pages include some ephemera, some pockets and tags and stuff. I was so happy to see that. It's an absolutely stunning kit. She did an amazing job. So I went ahead and did this off camera because I just am I have so many projects on my desk right now. There was just no way I could, there's not enough days in the week to get the content up on the channel when I'm working on multiple journals that are all time sensitive. So this was really fun for me to do off camera though, because I got to really experience the paper. I got to really think about how I felt about it, what it felt like to work with it. It's very different for me to work with this kind of more neutral tones. I mean, the birds are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that bird. It's absolutely stunning. Her mixed media work back here is just absolutely gorgeous. So this is a Lapbook. It is my first Lapbook, so I am super grateful that I got to do this kind of in miniature form. This journal measures 3 5/8 by 5.5 with a 2-inch spine. And then we've got our little hinges over here, or our little flip outs over here. So, but let me show you the kit before I show you the flip through. So this is her kit, again, Winter Birds, Fifi's Digital Designs. And that's Fifi, the paper crafter on YouTube. She's an amazing, amazing artist. So, so these are just some of the images, and I'm going to kind of try to show you carefully what they look like. Really, really gorgeous, gorgeous work. I'm not a big fan of owls, so I pretty much didn't use the owls. That's just my own thing. I just have things that I don't respond well to, and owls are one of them. So, but they are gorgeous. I mean, if you are an owl lover, oh my goodness, look at the imagery, look at the digital design there. It's just absolutely stunning. So obviously hers has a watermark, so the images you'll see in my flip through are you can see them a little bit clearer. So, and then these birds are just beautiful, and then yeah, so gorgeous. I love the I was hesitant on this as well, but I did end up using that and through the journal. This was a growth experience for me, definitely. So I'm really, really glad for the opportunity to be able to showcase her work. Even though I have a lot of other things on my desk, I am a firm believer in reaching down, or not reaching down, oh my goodness, that was not a great way to put that. I believe in boosting people who are trying to get their product and their work seen by a larger population. And so I've done many design team projects for many creators, and I love it because I get to participate in sharing the beautiful work that they do. So I am honored for the opportunity to do that. I cannot wait until she comes out with her next kit. This just came out actually this Tuesday. I'm filming this on Friday afternoon, and it just came out on Tuesday. So you guys will need to check out her Etsy shop. I will link her shop as well as the kit itself. So sorry about that little segue there. So there, look at these images. I am loving these birds and the clocks. I love clocks. They're very meaningful to me. So very, very, very beautiful, beautiful kit. So I hope that you'll check her out. So let's go ahead without any further ado and look at the Lapbook. Again, I've never made one. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know how. Like, I've watched people do it, but watching people do it like kind of as entertainment, or just like, oh, that looks really cool, that looks really interesting, and doing it yourself is really quite different. You might notice that my strings are off. They're not both centered, and there's a reason for that, and I'll talk about that in a second. So I did, as you can see, I cut all the papers down to fit the base. Now I used heavy chipboard, and I'll link that in the supply list. You can find the supply list over on my blog, but because this is a this is a design team project, I will link the most pertinent supplies in the description box of the video, but I don't post all the photos. So if you want to see all of the photos for the project, you can hop on over to my blog, which is where everything is housed. So that being said, I covered all of the bases with paper, and then it opens up like this, right? And then it opens up like this. And that's the beauty. Look at this. I was able to, this is one of the pockets from the kit. Really, really adorable. I love it. Oh, I need to mention, guys, the kit is bigger than this. I wanted a smaller journal because I was doing a Lapbook for the first time. I did not want to be overwhelmed. And so I printed these images 2 to a page. So it shrunk them down by 50%. So these envelopes are 50% the normal size. So there you can see where I use that little cutie. And then we've got a couple tags in this pocket, or one tag in that pocket. This is actually a vellum pocket. And I love vellum because you can see the images underneath it, and it takes the ink really well, which I really love. So that's inked all on that side. And then inside of the belly band is another card. This is a little bit trickier to hold up for you guys. It's got so many sides to it, and then just a little journal card. So everything is, well, not everything. So I printed extra stuff, and then I forgot to back it with another tea-dyed paper, but that's okay. They don't all have to be grungy looking. So I'm gonna pull this down, and I'm going to just move it from side to side because it kind of is bothering me to hold it. So let me just zoom in a little bit more. So it has a signature on each side. So we've got a signature here and a signature here. Boy, it's wide. Right here and here. So let's shift it back over. So I believe there's 7 pages in every signature. So lots of writing space, and I did not overly decorate the pages in the signatures because I feel like this would make a great book for a journal for an outdoors person, somebody that just really likes to be outside, and maybe they like to go and watch nature or watch the birds or record, you know, what they see, because this isn't just about winter. This is about wildlife. This is absolutely gorgeous. That's not me. Like, I love the outdoors, and I go camping, and we do hiking, and we do stuff like that, but I am an inside girl because I love to create art, and that's inside in my studio. So anyway, that's enough of that. So I did pull another kit from my stash. I can't remember the maker, but it's called the Fatherhood Kit, because I needed some other background papers that I could make tags and I could make pockets out of. And so I did supplement some of this, not very much, but especially inside of the signatures. So we've got a piece of vellum here, and I did, as you can see, some stitching on some of the pages. And then this is from another kit, just some lined journal paper, another one of the envelopes, a couple of little cards in here as well, and one of them's back and one of them's not. This paper is from the Fatherhood Kit. I will link that in case you guys are interested, but this is all about Fifi's kit, so I don't want to draw too much attention away from that. So, but I did supplement. And then this is tea stain paper that I printed on the back, another one from the kit. This is another supplemented one from the Fatherhood Kit. A piece of vellum that I glued. I kind of folded the edge over just a little bit and then glued it down. I like that flip. The fox is absolutely adorable. And then we've got our signature strings. Now, the jury's still out on whether I'm going to put any beads or anything on this. I showed this to my husband, and he absolutely loved it. And but he said no beads. He said leave the strings like they are. So I'm not sure. I took my photos. I didn't put beads on it, but I don't know. I'm still up in the air. It's really hard for me not to put lace and stuff in a journal and beads and things. So we'll see if I can show some restraint. So anyway, here we go. Another piece of vellum. I usually put, depending on the journal, 2 to 3 papers in each signature is usually a piece of vellum, because I love what that looks like. Look at that image. So you've got the bird behind, and then you've got these images in the foreground that are really gorgeous, and I think they just complement everything. Look at that bird. So beautiful. And then another journal card. Oh, I backed that one. And then and this is a pocket, so I took one of the pages and I just trimmed it down, cut it down, and then put a thumb notch there for a pocket. That worked out really well. And then I just cut from another part of the paper, I don't know which page, but I just cut that circle out. And then we've got two journal cards, and there's where I use that beautiful cat. Isn't that just gorgeous? So beautiful, so beautiful. And there we go. Let me get that back in there. It's a little, and then I didn't put any eyelets or anything. I just feel like this needs to stay simple, so that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to speed through a little bit, guys, when I get to the second signature, just because I don't want to take forever on this flip through. Another piece of the vellum, the other side of that vellum fox. And then we've got a pocket on the inside base. And again, some little pieces of ephemera. This is also from the Fatherhood kit. I just felt like it really complemented this this kit pretty nicely. So, and then this is our center spine. That's the 2 inches. And then we've got a belly band made out of vellum here. And that's just a coffee dyed paper on vellum that I printed. And so we've got, oh, I didn't realize I had so many of these birds all together. That's kind of funny. And then here too. So I love this image. This is, if I had to pick, this is probably my favorite. Probably because it has flowers in it, would be my guess. But gorgeous artistry, Fifi. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And then let's just go on over here, and I'm just going to flip through and you can kind of look. Oh, I did use the owl. I didn't think I used the owl. I feel brave. It's not horrible, you guys. It's just not. There's just something about them that just kind of freaks me out. So, but I did use it. I'm feeling very proud. Another pocket and another journal card. This is just off of the bottom of one of the, probably the opposite end of this paper. I can't remember quite, but lots of complementary elements that I think that really made this go together very, very well. And every bird is just gorgeous. So there we go. And I just took a piece of one of the pages and made a little tuck. And then this is also from another random kit, just a little piece of writing paper. I thought went in there really nice. The other side of the vellum, a belly band, and another, I took a page from the kit, folded it in half, trimmed it up, and we've got another little writing space. There we go. And yeah, and that's glued on the back of the other side of the coffee dyed paper, and there we go. Love, love, love this image. Vellum pocket in the back, or on this flap, and then a couple of tags. So that is it, my friends. I hope that you will hop on over and check out Fifi's shop. She has some other really beautiful kits. Really beautiful. I worked with her grungy background kit. That's the video where I did a file folder. And I did one video where it was the construction, and then the second video I decorated it. So it was pretty popular. So the kit is absolutely gorgeously grungy, which is right up my alley. So please do head over and check her out. And yeah, I will link everything in the video description so you can check her out. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.